I got a new chair. So let's check it out. What's going on, everyone? This is Trevor Needs a Haircut McGee for RSG, and we're going to be talking about today the Secret Lab Titan chair. That's right, it's the bigger brother to the Secret Lab Omega, which has flared up sides on the seat, unlike this where it's nice and flat, and it also only holds 250 pounds, where this holds 290. Another big thing about this is it has a lumbar adjustment right on the side, unlike the other one where it just has that slide up pillow like all the other gaming chairs have. Do I still wish they would have kept it in this? Yes, I do, because I could have used it for my upper back. But anyways, I digress. Let's go into the next thing here. We have the velour pillow that everyone thinks is memory foam, but it's not, or at least all these people that I've seen talk about it say it's like memory foam, and it's not. Memory foam doesn't bounce back like that. But it is cotton. You can feel it when you squeeze together and rub your hands back and forth. You'll feel it. So yeah, you got the Secret Lab pillow here, nice soft velour. Like it a lot. A lot of people say how comfortable this is, and it really is. And then you have the Secret Lab back here with the cushioning that's really not that soft a cushioning, but we'll get into that a little later. Let's throw this back on. It has like a rubbery kind of thing back here, so it keeps it where it needs to be, and the elastic band to keep it around the side. So that's that part right there. That's all I have to tell you on the differences of the Omega going into the Titan. And like I said, I still wish they would have had that back pillow. I could have used that. That would have been nice. I have one already anyways, though. That's a secondhand one, and I use that for that. But let's get into the actual chair. So this has 4D armrest. 4D means it goes in 4 different ways. It goes forward and backwards, up and down, left and right, okay? And then you have left and right, in and out kind of thing down here. It's a little different than the left and right you just saw before. So this left and right is the one I use more, and I love the forward and back because it lets me orient my hands correctly onto the desk the way I want to and hold them there, and it gets me that right level because these go perfect. Where I will say there's some problems though is these are some hard armrests. Holy crap, are they hard. And it's not just them, it's many. It's all these gaming chair companies with these hard armrests. Nothing soft. Why can't it be soft? I don't know. Apparently that's too much to ask from these people. So anyways, well, I shouldn't say these people, these companies when it comes to these gaming chairs. So there's that side of things that I don't really like about it, but also look at the play that's in this. Look at the play that's in these things. That's insane. This thing I bought like right before Christmas, and we're only in January, like towards the end of January right now. I mean, really? I don't know. I'm not really, that doesn't make me feel too happy with that side of things. But anyways, let's go into the next spot. Let's go into the next part here. So the stitching and everything, as you saw on the B-roll, is absolutely amazing. The outer material is great, although it's not the most breathable. But the inner material is kind of on the hard side. That would be like all these flare-outs that you see right here, and all these flare-outs down here that are like this thick. They're good thickness of padding. It's just stiff padding. It's not soft. You know, it doesn't just go with this company. It goes with all these companies. Why do they need to nestle me in this seat so much? Like I'm going to fly out. Like I'm playing such a badass game that I'm just going to fly out my seat. Or I'm going to do one of those spins. Like I'm just going to spin this thing with all my might. And which, I mean, it's kind of hard because this thing actually has a lot of weight to it. So even doing a quick spin around is even kind of tough to do. So it's like, what are they holding me in so much for? They should have given me like a luxury car kind of seat. That would have been way better feeling than whatever the hell this is. No, they always got to do this. I want it to look cool. A lot of people love fashion over function. I'm way more of a function over fashion person. I'm not the most fashionable. I've got an Office shirt on right now talking all these Michael Scott quotes, okay? That's about as fashionable as I get. I've never been a big person to fashion. You know, I'm the kind of person that's like, okay, you have 20 different pairs of sneakers, that's fine, but my sneakers let me levitate, and that's the only ones I want. You know, that kind of thing, like, but your sneakers look ugly. I don't care, they let me levitate. You see, it's like, it's things like that. That's the kind of person that I am. So, like, I'm more of a function way over fashion. That's where these came into play, a gaming chair. I wanted the function of being able to lay all the way back. I wanted this function so I could relax and sleep, and this is kind of like my recliner to be in. This is my recliner, so I need this. So what do? You know, you go to lay down and boom, your arms just fall through. So what do you need to do? You need to put these armrests down. So then your arms kind of stay there, but then you need to put them back so your arms really stay there. And then if you're really having trouble, move them where the back goes in so your arms truly stay there. Or you could just do the peaceful man sitting in the park with his eyes closed but he's still awake, you know, that kind of look. Or you could do the Exorcist, or like I'm going down that big giant water slide kind of look, but those are kind of hard to hold on to. You know, I'd rather just do like this kind of thing. But here's the thing, I'm kind of big, and all I feel is this chair just digging right into my sides. All this just digging right into me, okay? And you know what? It doesn't happen to me in my car, because my car has regular seats. It doesn't have these stupid racing seats that for some reason all these companies, like I said, I think it's just a fashion kind of thing, because that's what people apparently buy, do. If they would just have a regular kind of car seat style in here, may not look the coolest, but it would be so much more comfortable, and that's where I would love it so much. So I'm gonna get into real quick. I went to Micro Center to try to check out some other chairs, and really what led me to Secret Labs was not only all the reviews I saw from the Omega chair, but it was more of what led me to gaming chairs, I should say, was just mainly the reclining feature. But when I saw the reviews of the Omega chair, I really looked into these more, but then I looked into Micro Center and it looked like they had very similar chairs from this company, Main Gear. But the problem is Micro Center's stupid kind of way with their business is to have them hanging from the ceiling. And guess what you can't do? You can't try it because it's hanging from the ceiling. Very annoying, because I would have loved to try it. I got to try like one chair there, but I think they set it up, whoever set it up did it as like a joke. They're probably sitting there laughing every time someone sits. It just like dumps them out forward, but instead of being able to test it. But I tested it as much as I could, and I liked the feeling, so I said, okay, I'm gonna check out a gaming chair. I was about to buy the Main Gear one, but I couldn't try it. Now the cool thing is I could have bought it and then put it together, and if I didn't like it, took it apart and returned it with no extra cost to me. But when I was there talking to a bunch of these gaming people, and I mentioned this chair and how I was looking into it and the price that it was, they all said I was crazy for even looking anywhere else, that I should just get this, and don't waste your money on anything else, just get this. This is what I should get. So guess what? That's what I did, and I went and got this. And now, here's the thing, and I will say, Secret Labs, you suck with this, because this is still a horrible policy. The return policy is garbage. Okay, I don't care that you have to bite the bullet for maybe if someone wants to return it. If it gets to that point in the first place, maybe they have a valid reason to return it. But to take 20% of their return, of their purchase fee for your return, so I would have to basically give you $80 for this thing. That just sucks. Okay, that just was horrible, And I don't like that idea, because now, I mean, I'm still left wondering how much I really enjoy this chair. And now let's get into it. I'm going to get down using the knee to talk about some things on this real quick that need to be discussed. So let's get down to business and talk about this. Okay, first of all, we have a T for Trevor. That's not for Titan. No, I don't care if it's called the Titan. That's T for Trevor, because that's way cooler when it's T for Trevor. But anyways, that's the cool side of things. The uncool side of things is how this isn't really that thick at all. It's like maybe like that thick of cushioning is really not that thick at all. Okay, and then you get down here to this part, to all this cushioning, and it is thicker. It's probably about as thick as like maybe this, you know, but I'll tell you what, it's nothing special, nothing to go writing home about. You don't just sink into it beautifully, and with these being so stiff anyways, you don't really sink beautifully into it anyways either there. But here's, you know, I could live with a lot of that, even though it gets a little warm, it's not very breathable. I can live with all that. Here's where I get a little bit of a problem in this department with, is when it comes to the actual chair part itself. That's my problem right here, is the actual chair. So, you know, when you're sitting there and it feels all soft up here, and see how much it squishes there, great, because it squishes like that all the way until you get to about here. And even back here it squishes down that far. But when you're here, right where most of your weight goes, guess what? It's freaking stiff. It freaking, there's like barely any padding, it feels like, to whatever metal bar or whatever's running across there. I can feel it. It's so stiff. You can kind of hear it. It's not like this part, you know, this is just sounds like that, but I can hear like a thump, a thud right there. It's hard. I don't like that. I don't like this, because if you find another gaming chair, maybe you like gaming chairs and you like the feeling. If you find something with a seat that's soft all the way through, you're probably already done better than this one. And that's where I see all these people praising this thing. Look, you have to call out that is not that soft right there. Okay, it has a little bit of give, but not like anything, not like where this does. The front of the seat has way more give. The back of the seat actually has way more give. But right there, no. It's got like a stiffness going on. Drives me nuts. And that gets me to this whole thing where, you know, they say when I talk to them about the return, oh, we'd rather, you know, find a way to accommodate you, or, you know, try to, you know, do right by you rather than you return it. Well, what are you going to do? You're going to send me a new back that's more breathable or something, or that has a little bit more going on with it? Are you going to send me, like, you know, another seat? Maybe a seat that's a little softer or something? Or are you going to send me some special cushion I could sit on top of that seat? What are you going to do? What are you going to do to make that up? No, basically it just goes like this. I spent the money, the $400, and if I want to return it, well, it's too late now, because I've already like destroyed the box and everything and all that, because I wasn't going to spend the $80, you know, to send it back. I'm not going to lose $80. It's still the best chair that I've owned for a computer chair, and it still does have comfortable sides to it. Like I said, with being able to, you know, lock it in place here, that's a huge thing. You know, being able to lock it in place. And we're going to talk about that real quick. That is probably one of the main things that has me happy about this chair. So of course you have the up and down, that's like always. But this is one of my main things I do like about this chair, and I can't say it's all just horrible. And that's this right here. Being able to lock it in a position of a certain recline position, not completely locked out like some of those crappy cheaper ones where they you know, it's either locked like this where you can't go back at all, or it's full tilt. No, this lets you go to different angles. So if I lock it all the way back, right, and then I flop this seat forward, now guess what? I'm putting all my weight on my thighs, getting all that weight off my coccyx. Huge deal to me, okay? That's a big thing, and that's the only thing that really gets me going. You know, I do like this chair for that reason. It could be softer and it could be better in other aspects, other ways, and I wish it was, but that feature does really help me out tons, and that's part of the big reason why I chose a gaming chair, is because of being able to do that. On the nicer ones, you're able to, you know, change the orientation of how you're sitting and how everything is. So there was a lot that went into me actually saying okay to a gaming chair, because I was normally against them. But I went along with it, even against my better judgment, and went with something. And now I'm still wondering if I wasted my money, the $400, if I should have gotten a different kind of chair. I don't know. And I hate that feeling. I'm stuck going, oh, what did I do? I just, don't know. I don't know what I think really exactly, in the sense of, did I waste my money or not? But do I feel that I wish I had more selections to look at, and I wish I could choose a different one, or maybe see if I would like a different one? Yes, because I don't know if I'm going to go with, like, this is the most comfortable thing on the market as a gaming chair. Because I don't know. I feel like some probably have a softer seat than this. That's just my feeling on it. Anyways, I think I have talked enough about this chair. I've given you all how I feel about this. Maybe you could tell me how you feel down below in the comments. But like always, it's time to roll that what? That's right, roll the outro. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it and you want to see more, gotta make sure that you subscribe. Help me out by liking, sharing, comment down below. You know you want to. You want to get that interaction, so comment. And make sure you follow Twitter at ReadySetGame87. This way you can see what I'm up to and what's going on. For all those who like watching my videos, I'll see you next time.